Oklahoma City. That's the location for the Lakers. A terrific shooter. This team counts on C.J. McCollum for scoring, playmaking, and leadership as they make their game plan against the Thunder. Lakers, Thunder. We'll be right back on 2K Sports. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
And guys, in the past 10 games, he's stepped up his role in the offense in a big way. His usage rate has increased. He's finishing off a lot of possessions. And that's just how this team wants it.
And now the Lakers starting group. Boozer is out there with Klingon. Then it's James. Then it's Ball. And for the Thunder, George is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams. Then there's Holmgren. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. To the paint. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Ball. Six to shoot. He takes it in, and it's good. 2 points.
I tell you, the intuition, the IQ of LaMelo Ball, the guy just knows what to do and when. Nice drive.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Ball. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
At the line for the Lakers, number 3, 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Inside. That's tipped. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. James with it. Williams picks him up. Traps in the tray. He has 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Well, Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. On the wing, George. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by James. Here's Boozer. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
This guy is so elusive with the ball in his hands. SGA just understands how to get off the dribble drive.
One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Boozer, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Kept alive. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Clock at 6. Up and in on the layup.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Dagnall for a minute. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Here's Williams. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And Boozer with the block. On the wing, James. Defended by George. Pass to Klingon. Yes! It's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Nuggets in Ball Arena. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Jumps up. Williams gets the bucket.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's James. Still yet to score. And the rejection by Holmgren.
You love that Holmgren likes to send it back. Use that wingspan to full effect.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Here's Ball. His last outing with 20 points. Buries the long-range jumper.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His last outing, he had 18 points. And here's George for 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Boozer. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. Here's Holmgren. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
Collier, he's checked in for George. The Lakers also with a sub. Joe's checked in. Entering the home stretch of the season, GA, how excited are you for the play-in tournament?
Oh, it's a lot of fun, Kevin. You can go from a 10th seed to making the playoffs. It makes this part of the year that much more entertaining.
Klingon with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Ball, the pass to Joe. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Boozer, and Boozer throws him down.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. And Mark Dagnall calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Anthony's checked in. Thunder trailing by 4. Down low. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
And now we get a chance to check out Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Just an incredible month of basketball. 5th in assists, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. Pass to Collier. Gilgeous Alexander with it. Over Joe. The Thunder with another miss.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable. Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
To the middle. Stolen by Boozer. Here's Klingon. Defended by Jones. And the layup falls. 7 points in the game. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Pass to Klingon. Lets it go from the wing. That shot misses.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Here's Joe. Still scoreless. Boozer kicks to Anthony.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Boozer. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month. The Thunder in 4th.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they've passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
1:43 left here in the opening quarter. They need this one, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
What a pretty pass by Chet Holmgren. How about the big man finding his teammate right there?
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lakers leading by 6. Ball, the pass to Joe. Now, here's Ball. He's tightly guarded. Holmgren against Boozer. Pulls up. Misses the baby hook.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to some.
It's good. Williams has got 6 points.
That's about the vision that Chet Holmgren brings to the floor. Sees the entirety of the game and finds a ready shooter.
Ball kicks to Boozer. It's Joe on the wing. Still without a basket. It's good from long range. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Outside Williams. Second chance shot. That misses off the backboard. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Boozer with a screen for Ball. Back to Boozer. Sweet move. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And now a 9-point Laker lead.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Holmgren up top. 1 second left. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
So for the Lakers right now, we've got Ball. He's out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Houston in at the small forward position.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And here is Los Angeles now, after Oklahoma City gets the three. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Caver, good.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Left side, Ball. Here's Houston. And it's off from three-point range. Thunder trailing by 6. Here's Holmgren. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
At that size, if Holmgren gets that kind of interior positioning, look out. It's going to be a make, a foul, or sometimes both.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. George is checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. James checked in for Isaiah Joe. Holmgren hits them both. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now, here's Ball. D right on him. Crosses over. And he lays it straight in. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
Pass to Holmgren. Misses the three.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. That one misses.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Daigneault said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin, you certainly will.
I agree. David, he is fearless.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Ball with the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And let's check out stats for James. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up about 8 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
Certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Now, here is George. His last outing, 16 points for him. Beyond the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
And so it's the Lakers with it. The Thunder making the shot. Kicks it out to James. Isaac a screen. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's Collier. The rebound by Post. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 3-point lead. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
Jalen Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Boozer, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now here's Williams. He's got 6, and it's in there. Williams has got 8.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Under trailing by 6. Launches a 3, and the 3 ball is good. He's got 11.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Here's James. Here's Boozer. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Post. Ball from long range. No good. Shot missing. The Thunder have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. That evens the score. Collier's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
James with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Collier. This is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the NBA's top defenders down low. The league's leaders in rejections this month. Chet Holmgren, 4th.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
George against Ball. Just 5 to shoot. James, the pass to Boozer. Holmgren with it. Boozer picks him up. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Williams drops them both. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Boozer a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. James the pass to Boozer, and Boozer throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's George. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. George has got the lead up to 2 now for Oklahoma City. James dishes the ball. Screen by Boozer. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
George finds Jones. Fires the three. Lakers with the rebound. Here's James. And he uses the glass on the layup. James has got 6 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
George against James. And the three off target.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside, George. It's Jones on the wing. He's covered by Boozer. Williams with a clean look. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's a chance to see the numbers for Boozer. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And as you said, one of the league's top 3 rebounders. He has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim. That's special. And the want to corral it. So he gets them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Jones. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Jones. He was all alone on that one. Jones has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. George against Ball. On the wing, James. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. To the inside. Outside, Jones. They get it back. And at last, they get one to fall. 8 points for him. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Clingan, he's checked in for the Lakers. Anthony comes in for Ball.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Los Angeles now. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Williams. The Lakers have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They trail by 3. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Thunder shooting in this game, 45%. And the dunk by Holmgren.
That's a big target with great body control. Great play by Holmgren to finish.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Anthony, no one around. And again, the Lakers, no good. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the three-point shot. And now a 4-point Thunder lead. Will it go? And the rejection by Holmgren. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Here's Boozer, and Boozer throws it down. Oklahoma City's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc, 6 of 15. And he banks in the layup. He's got 8.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
And the basket is good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Count that one.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Boozer passes to Anthony. Boozer a screen on George. The drive by James. Here's Boozer, and it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And really an alert play on the glass there to get that second chance opportunity. He's having one of those games that we've really grown accustomed to seeing him put forth.
And he's back-to-back games like this. He is on a tear, competing with every ounce of energy he's got.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Oklahoma City out in front. They're up by 2. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. Nice shot. It's all good. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hey everybody! I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
You take a look at the Lakers. They're playing up to expectations. Maybe they like to be doing more than that, but I think they're ready to make some noise in the playoffs. That's when you turn up.
And let's turn our attention to tonight's game. The Thunder find themselves in a real battle.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Jalen Williams is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's George. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And let's get an update on LaMelo Ball's injury with David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Lakers about his status, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. But he's not letting it slow him down out there, and he's going to give it a shot. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Thunder have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. No good on that one.
Number 11, 2 shots.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Lakers trail by 4. Boozer with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass
and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. He hangs. He takes it up and lays it in. 15 points in the game.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
And here's George for 3. Boozer with the rebound. Boozer's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And he goes in for the dunk.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for George. They set the screen. Bangs on the trifecta. George has got 8.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. His last 10 games have been exceptional, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And he really is the consummate playmaker, always keeping his head on a swivel, searching for the open man, completely unselfish basketball player. There's Ball with the 3, sinks the triple. Ball's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
This guy is always ready to shoot the 3. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense is right there. Excellent D there from Ball. For the lead, going inside, and it's good on the layup. He's got 19.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Holmgren. Misses from close range. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Thunder have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Klingen with the steal. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
As Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down hard and nasty.
Boy, that SGA dunk was right out of the highlight reel. Woo!
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Lakers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And here is Ball. 16 points for him.
Number 11. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And here's James outside.
With his length and athleticism and basketball smarts, how about the contest by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Excellent defense.
Holmgren wide open. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Holmgren's got 8 points. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
And Boozer throws it down hard.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. The Thunder have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Williams kicks to Holmgren. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Tuesday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
That's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Boozer, a screen on Williams. Back to Boozer. 6 on the shot clock.
With that reach and mobility and that combination, you can contest a lot of shots. Holmgren doing nice work there.
Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Thunder making a change here. Collier's checked in. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for the Lakers. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for L.A. Inside, Boozer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Boozer's got 24 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Collier. Now here's Williams. Now Holmgren. 8 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Collier. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Ball from long range. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Back to Holmgren. Williams outside. Boozer with the rebound. The Lakers trail. Pass to Joe. Ball feeling it out a bit. And the foul called on Isaiah Collier. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Joe passes the ball. 5 on the clock. The shot, no good. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams passes to Collier. Boozer against Holmgren. Oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. For the finish, and Boozer throws it down. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Pass to Holmgren. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Boozer with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. In the air. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
The Lakers making a switch here. Houston's checked in. That one is no good. Oklahoma City has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. From 13, Williams can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
The Lakers have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
Shooting for Los Angeles, number 3, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Pass to Holmgren. Throws it up high.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Oklahoma City. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Shoots. Right wing. Here's Andrews. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Driving the lane, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Rolls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Holmgren with a screen on Ball. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Outside, Ball. And a missed layup.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
For the three, gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ballgame.
We are... It has become a real battle out there.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Thunder lead by 4. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. The Thunder leading by 4, and on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Klingon. James is out there with Anthony. Then there's Boozer. To the middle. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Boozer a screen on George. Here's James, and he converts the layup.
And you don't want to allow... too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
He lobs it up. Klingen with the steal. James with it. George picks him up. With the teardrop. And Jones pulls it down. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 4-point game. Pass to Collier. Down low. And Boozer with the block. On the wing, James. Over Williams. It's hauled in by George.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling. Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Williams with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. Lets it go from deep. That's good for George on the assist by Williams. George has got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game if you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Anthony knocks it loose.
Lakers ball.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Making a change here. Ball's checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now Coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes this game. Just a few good minutes and we're right there. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Back to Boozer. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
Williams scanning the floor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. First team.
And the first one at the line is good.
Number 34.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Here's Ball. The Thunder pull it in.
Listen, he's a confident player, but if you're going for that kind of finish, you better finish it.
Pass to Collier. To the paint. Here's George. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. There's the screen to the inside. Stolen by Ball. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, the quick thinking of LaMelo, anticipating the play and coming up with the steal.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Outside Williams. Pass to Collier. Back to Williams. The Lakers with the rebound. Boozer's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And there's the drive. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to George. Over in the corner, Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
The First one falls. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Collier. He hits both from the stripe. Lakers trail by 6. Pops in the layup for 2. He has 31.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
There's the pick. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And the dunk by Boozer.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to George. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
And he dunks it down.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, George. Stolen by Ball. And here we go, Anthony heading to the hoop. And here they go. Here's Boozer to tie it up. And the layup is up and in. Boozer's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Holmgren. Clock at 6. Outside Williams. The Lakers with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down and try to get some easy ones.
Here's James. And the rejection by Holmgren. George finds Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Very difficult to block a 7-footer without fouling. Holmgren will go to the free throw line.
Holmgren hits them both. Lakers have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the 4th. 8 of 12. Ball dishes to Boozer. Williams against James. Back to Boozer. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 6 assists here tonight.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to George. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Holmgren's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You love the poise, the confidence of Chet Holmgren to step up and make a big shot.
Here's James. Boozer a screen on Holmgren. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Williams.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
First one falls for.
Number 3, 2 shots.
Good on both. The Thunder have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for George. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Made that one as the 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
SGA, that's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
Lakers trail by 3. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Boozer with the screen for James. Pass to Boozer. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's George. Lakers with the rebound. Boozer's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Ball. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
LaMelo living the life. That is a big-time bucket. Go ahead.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
And Boozer throws it down. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits the home run. Three-pointer. No good. The Lakers in the lead. Pass the ball. They set the pick. Inside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 37 points for him.
That's just great recognition by LaMelo Ball. The pinpoint accuracy makes it easy for his teammate.
Stolen by Ball. Boozer up top. Down low. Lakers passing it around. Ball against Holmgren. 6 to shoot. Outside Anthony. From the arc. The second effort. Pass to Boozer. It counts.
This guy just isn't missing today. I mean, what a day he's had from the field.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Well, what a pump fake by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the defender committed, and he'll go to the foul line.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Outside Anthony. Back to Ball. Ball, a screen on Holmgren. Pass the ball. Over George. Clock is at 3. Shot from 12. Here's Boozer.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Isaac. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Chet Holmgren. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Jordan. Fourth personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Lakers, Isaiah Joe. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. 6 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
And so the Lakers take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.